Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, Get Good Edition. I'm your host, Yeoman Hero, and today I'm getting text messages from my friends about Pokemon. There it goes again. Anyway, not going that way just yet. I'm going to investigate. If it will let me investigate. Don't think it's gonna let me go down to the main floor. Yo, Alistair.
Ask away.
I have some questions. Never mind. Apparently this is not going to work. Anyway, this is the point in time that I wasn't entirely sure about. Because there's a choice that I'm about to have to make that, normally, I would have chosen to follow through with the choice that Morgan's about to give me, but I'll explain here in a bit.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Don't you have your own bedroom?
I decided that it was time we spoke. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
And how do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Why all the secrecy? I don't trust this.
Anything to do with magic stirs one's fear, especially amongst those who do not understand it. What I speak of is old magic, a ritual from a time long before the Circle of Magi was ever created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
And from where did you get this ritual, Morgan?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan
I
told
did.
me.
Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Fine. Very well, what is your plan?
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
You want to have my child?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the Archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You don't think I'll actually go through with this?
Consider the possibility that Riordan may not be there to make the final blow as he plans. What then? Do you run away? Do you let Alistair, the future king of Ferelden, take the blow instead? And what if he does not make it to the Archdemon either? Would you truly choose death rather than lay with me for one night? Would you deny yourself the tomorrows and all its rewards?
No, I won't agree to this.
I see. There is, of course, another option. I speak, of course, of Alistair. He is a Grey Warden just as you are, and would also serve for the ritual. The trick, of course, would be to get him to comply. To me, he would not listen, but to you, I think he just might.
Very well, I'll talk to Alistair.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
I'm gonna go talk to Alistair, but I don't intend to convince him. On the eve of battle with the Archdemon, she made an offer to the Warden. Sire a child with her, and she could use it to capture the Archdemon's soul at the moment of death, saving the Warden who struck the killing blow. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Gonna talk to Alistair, and basically let him say yes or no. I'm not gonna try and convince him.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me... Ooh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
Okay, so here's my thought process behind not doing this. Hector does not trust Morrigan. Like, does not trust her much at all. Finds her to be a pain in the neck, and like her personality he does not like. There's a word that he used for her that is a cuss word that I shall not repeat, but is essentially the translation is female dog, as it were. And yeah, he does not like her personality, doesn't really trust her, and so he does not like the idea of going through with this at all. Now, the reason why he's here talking to Alistair at this point is because he does understand, like, the, like, whole thing is the possible chance, the slight chance that lives could be saved through this. So he's gonna be like, Alistair, Morrigan it has a possible way out. So he's gonna be like, hey, Alistair, here's the gist of what's going on, yes or no. And Alistair is most likely going to say no, because as it is now, Hector has no intention of forcing him into it. So he's just going to be like, talk to Alistair, he said no, I said no, so sorry, but no.
Oh. I guess whatever Morrigan had to say, it's
Alistair,
big.
we need to talk.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
If I told you there was a way to avoid dying tomorrow?
You mean with the Archdemon, right? If you mean running away, I can't do that, but you don't mean that, do you? What is this about? Your wildest dreams come true. Sex with Morrigan. Ha ha! Alright, that's pretty funny. Nice way to cut. So, what's really up?
I'm I'm completely serious. It's part of a ritual.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the Archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
Some kind of ancient magic. Flemeth's probably.
Well, that's reassuring. Wait, no it isn't. Look, even if I was willing to do this, and I'm not saying I am, do you really think this is a good idea? You're my friend, but we're talking about Morrigan.
You're right, I can't ask you to do this.
Thank the Maker. You can't imagine how relieved I am to hear you say that. I'm going to get some sleep. Or try to. Oh, wake me if the castle falls. Or whatever.
'Twould seem your talk is done. What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
There will be no ritual. You're out of luck.
You are both fools. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not.
Then go if that's what you want to do.
Fare you well, my friend. I do what I must now, and so shall you.
I've never seen that before. That was actually kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, part of it Hector doesn't like Morrigan. So he doesn't trust her with this, and he's helped her out through my playthrough, and there's been choices that I've made that I feel like has been a little bit too influenced by myself, and that's part of the reason why I was kind of hoping I could get Hector's feedback.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
But he's kind of busy right now. He's working 80 hours a week or something like that. It's kind of insane. And so he doesn't have the time that he used to be able to talk about this stuff.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Alistair about to become king? I don't... Oh, okay. I think the game glitched out on me again. Here's,
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens, and never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been.
Oh, great.
He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim! Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Kaelan! But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice! For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
And thus we get cut off for this. There's the Archdemon. Getting close to the end here. The intention behind my choice is Hector doesn't trust Morrigan and doesn't like her personality. I've had him help her out over the course of the thing, but I feel it's more along the lines of he finds out Flemeth tries to... I think it's more like he's trying to keep peace between the group. He's also trying to avoid having Flemeth, like, kill her daughters in order to continue living kind of deal. So it's more of like he's not doing it for her, he's doing it more for himself kind of thing. Also, I just realized that there's several characters that are probably not leveled up. Oops.
Never any shortage of these ones. You will die!
Anyway, here we go. Gonna deal with all this nonsense.
How amusing! Oh ho! Now this should be fun!
Where's my... Okay. Apparently I was not holding my...
I'm off. Another point for me. Yes. It's a gotcha. I'm off. Enough. Another point.
I gotta say that this ending is like... I don't understand why they're just having us, like, slaughter a whole bunch of Genlocks.
Take that!
Sin! You should be outpacing the Darkspawn. You are a giant of a Kunari.
What is your wish, Kadan?
Let's go.
As you wish.
Okay, so we lost Morrigan, and I never recruited Zebrin. Yeah. Also, the game seems to think that Alistair is going to be king, but Alistair's not going to be king because, like, Hector's not going to force him into that stuff.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Any suggestions?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Do you know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Alistair,
Yes.
Wynne,
Yes.
Lilian.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Sten would be suitable.
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. It's not that I'm worried about it perishing necessarily. Let's face it, I will be alive long after it has turned to dust anyhow. Still, things have been so much more interesting since it activated me. Shame to end that, really.
I'll take that as a good luck, I guess.
If it likes. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
This is it. Thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you, to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way, both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
I feel the same. You've been a good friend.
Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
Time to level up. Nope. At least I don't have to worry about dinner. Suppose I'm sticking this here. I want to give him threaten or taunt. I'll give him taunt. Do 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 do. Suppose I'll do me. Excuse me. Your mana drain. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, I am actually trying to do a new recording style where I'm just going to record for 30 minutes at a time instead of trying to go all out. Like hours, because apparently my game doesn't like me and wants to make it more difficult by sorry, my system that I use to edit things actually gives me problems whenever I try to
Kill those godless bastards!
oh, I forgot about this part.
We're counting on you, Warden!
Make her watch over you!
Okay.
Huh.
We're going to the alienage first. I may have made a mistake. I don't know yet.
Cousin? Oh, am I glad to see you. The alienage is under attack. There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I'll handle this. Get yourself to safety.
No, this is my home as much as it is yours. If you're going to fight, then I will too.
We're with you.
Tell us what to do, and we'll fight for as long as we can.
Stay back. Defend your homes.
You heard what he said. Come on.
They're upon us!
Well, I'm actually going to call it here for this recording. Mostly, like I was trying to say before, my, whenever I try and edit the videos down, I've had a lot of problems where the audio from my commentary, the audio will desync from the video. And I've not really found a way to fix it per se. So at this point, I'm really just going to record for 30 minutes, stop recording, and then start recording again in order to, excuse me, make it so that I don't have that issue. So I can just upload the video as is and go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.